Hello my beautiful loves and welcome back to my channel unless you're new, and in that case, hi, I am Renee. Everyone calls me Nene. We do makeup up in here for the shits and giggles of it because life is too short not to have fun. Now today is an extra special day because it's Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers out there. And in case nobody else told you today, let me be the one to tell you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You got this. You're doing a great job. I love you. I appreciate you. You're seen and you're valid. Okay? Okay. Let's get into this video. Okay, jump scare. I know I look a little crazy. Got the makeup shirt on, got the makeup hat on, got the eyebrows on. Let's get into creating this Mother Day inspired makeup. I know different people have different Mother Day traditions for this day. Maybe you take your mom out to eat or buy her a gift or whatever. I always let Fifi choose the theme of my makeup for today because this is her special day. So why wouldn't the makeup be what she wants to look at? You know what I'm saying? Prior to this year, I've done a butterfly. I've done sunflowers. She did give me several options this year, and I almost overstimulated myself because I wanted to put all of them into one look, and I was just, ooh, as I was drawing out my ideas and everything, it started crowding to it. It overstimulated me. So then I individually drew each of the ideas down, and this one turned out to be my favorite, which is the beach theme, because I've never met another human that loves the beach as much as that woman. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a beach theme inspired full on glam. So let's just get into it. For the beginning part of my makeup process, it's going to be pretty much the same as it usually is. I'm just going to go with my Maybelline foundation and I'm going to apply that with a brush and then blend it out with a sponge like always. And now I'm just blending that in with a sponge. I will apologize if my energy is a little today. I've been babysitting all week and I've gotten little to no sleep and I'm kind of exhausted. But we're going to push through it because this makeup isn't about me. This isn't for me today. It's for Fifi. And I want it to look good. So, we're going to keep it pushing and we're going to try to make sure that this turns out good. Alright, now I am taking my Wet n Wild contour stick and I am going to just contour my face like I usually would, except for I'm not going to contour my jawline because I have an idea for what I want to do for my neck. Don't know if it's going to work out right now, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And remember, we're blending upwards, babes. Lifting upwards. We want to lift our faces, not be sad and droopy. And I just realized I wasted my contour on my forehead because before this look is over, my forehead's going to be 4 different colors. So I really didn't need to put the contour up there. But it's okay. It's just makeup. We can buy more. No big deal. And this is pretty much the contours blended. I'm actually not going to do blush right now. You'll see why later because there's going to be a shit ton of it later. But we're going to skip that for now and we're just going to keep it pushing. My concealers, and then we're going to get into doing the fun stuff. Okay, this is the base all blended. And now this is the part where I'm going to set it. I'm going to set it a little differently today. I'm using my good old Airspun Granny Powder. But instead of setting my whole face, I'm only going to set it from here down. And I'm going to leave my forehead wet. And you'll see why in just a second. So I am just setting right here along my nose and under the eye, but I'm not bringing the powder all the way across like I would normally. I want this part of the cheek to stay wet as well, and that'll make sense later. But I'm just setting right here under the eye. And now with the brush, I'm just setting the rest of the face under the cheekbone, but again, I'm leaving this part right here wet because I want it to be tacky for later. Okay, now that we are a partially set powder donut, not full-blown powder donut today, just partly, which honestly, this would be a good setting technique for like everyday makeup. If you didn't want your face to look cakey, you could just lightly set your T-zone and it'll keep you from looking cakey. So, there you go. You could use this as a setting technique. But now it is time for a Pepsi because I need one before we get into all this craziness. We don't have cans today. We got a bottle. I'm going to be so real with y'all. I would usually just turn this up, but because we're on camera, I'm going to be very demure and I'm going to use a cup. But I usually would just chug it out of this. I needed that. Alright, and now let's get into creating this colorful beach theme craziness. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're just crossing our fingers that this looks good. Okay, starting off, I'm going to take this Juvia's Place palette, and I'm going to take my blush brush, and I'm going to dip into this purple. And now I'm going to take the purple, and start just slapping it on my forehead. I mean, we are just going for it, and this is either going to work out great and wonderful, and the vision I have in my head is going to look good, or there's going to be a hot mess express. We'll find out together. But I'm just going to start contouring the perimeter of my face using this purple, because I want to make like this sunset at the beach kind of vibe. That's what I'm kind of going for. I want the forehead to be like the sun setting, if that makes sense. So, yeah. And I'm also going to be bringing that purple down and around. That's why I wanted that part of the cheek to also remain tacky, because with the foundation being wet, the eyeshadow is just going to stick to it like it would on your eye if you used an eye primer. Same technique. I'm just doing it on my forehead instead of on my eyelid. Okay, and now I'm going to stop with the purple before I overdo it. That same brush, I'm taking the Paris palette. I'm going to dip into this red. And I'm going to start diffusing and blending the red into the purple, to start trying to create like this ombre effect. And now I'm doing the same exact thing, except for now I'm doing with orange. And lastly, I'm going to take some yellow and pop that right in the center. And now using this part of the brush, the tip part, I'm going and doing small circle motions to lightly blend the colors together, because I don't want it to be harsh. Sunsets aren't harsh, they're pretty, and I'm trying to make this as pretty as possible. So give me a few minutes to blend all this together and I'll be right back. This is the forehead all blended. Look at how pretty it is when you blend all the colors very nicely. Now I'm going to do pretty much the same thing I did to the forehead to the cheeks, and I'm going to do what they call sunset blush. It was a little bit of a trend going around there for a second, and today seems like just the perfect opportunity to do it. So same color scheme, I'm just going to do it on the cheek instead of on the forehead. And if you are a one brush wonder like I am, you don't even have to go through and individually pick up all the colors anymore, because all the colors are already on the brush. So makes life easier. It's not very hygienic though, but it makes life easier. Okay, I know it looks crazy right now, but doesn't my makeup always look crazy before the end? Sometimes it looks pretty good at the end, if I do say so myself. But I know it looks crazy, but it's the eyes. It's the eyes that are missing. Once I get the eyes done and we tie all of this in together, that's when it should really start to come to life. Crossing our fingers. So that's what we're going to get into right now. Girl, how you going to have me sitting here talking to you and my eyebrows sticking up like that? Why you ain't tell me you look crazy? LA Color Concealer in white as eye primer. And usually when I do my eyes, the first thing I do is put eyeliner in my waterline and lash line. But today, I think I'm going to veer away from doing black, just because I don't want to take away from this whole pretty sunset bright color scheme that we got going on. So I'm going to try to avoid doing any black today and just stick with the color scheme that we got going on. I'm going to use the same palette and a packing brush, and I'm going to dip into that purple, and I'm going to just start by slapping it on the outer corner. And we're just going to see how this goes. Okay? Okay. Trusting the process. Trusting the process. Once the color's packed on, taking a fluffy brush, I'm just diffusing that purple out, and I'm winging it out here into that blush. That way all of this will blend together. You'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Okay, you see what I was talking about, how it all blends together? You see it, don't you? You see the vision? You see where I'm going with this. Let's get into it. See how my energy just comes back when I have a Pepsi? Now you bitches see why I drink 6 of these things a day. Okay, okay. Okay, with that fluffy brush, I've dipped into some orange, and I'm going to put that right here where the nose contour and the eyebrow meet each other. And then we're going to just, in small circle motions, start to diffuse that out. We're being very soft and subtle today. Very soft and subtle. Small, soft motions. And now I'm just going back in with that purple to re-intensify that. There we go. I knew I was going to stumble over a word before this video was over. I can never get through a video without missing a word. Anyways, eyeshadow is just a lot of back and forth, babes. You'll go in with one color, you'll add a second one, you go back in and re-intensify. It's just a lot of back and forth, back and forth. And who doesn't love a good back and forth motion? Wrong video. Wrong video. Sorry to the mothers. Sorry to the mothers. This video is for the mothers. Not the girl that's trying to become mothers. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, I tickled myself with that one. That was so good. I'm gonna give myself a high five. Bam! Oh, I gotta edit it out though. I gotta edit that out. Okay, back to being on a serious note. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush with some of that red, and I'm going to start blending it right in between the purple and the orange to create like this ombre effect that we got going on up here. And I'm gonna do that same thing right here on the eye. Okay, this is what we're looking like so far. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, I like how this looks. I like how this looks. I'm not gonna toot my horn too much though. I'll give myself a little, but I'm not gonna toot it too much because we all know when you start to get cocky, you get humbled. And I don't want to get humbled today because I want this makeup to look really good. But now we're going to cut the crease and add the yellow. That way we have all four of the colors up here on the eyes. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just taking that same white concealer and doing a little all over the lid right there, and then I'll go in with a tiny brush and clean that up and blend it out, and then we'll add the yellow. Okay, now that I got the concealer blended, I'm going to take a flat brush. I'm going to dip into this yellow, and I am going to simply just start patting that onto the crease. Easy, baby, you need to go outside. You need to go outside. Come here, my baby. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get my baby girl. Get my baby girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on now. Let's not flash everybody. I'm not trying to get demonetized. Alright, let me go let her outside and I'll be right. Okay, so as I'm looking at it, this is cute or whatever, but y'all know I'm extra, as if painting my forehead like a sunset was not extra enough. It's not. It's not extra enough. Because you know what time it is? It's time to add some razzle dazzle. That's right, baby. We need some glitter. Glitter. So that's what I'm going to do. Y'all already know the deal. I use craft glitter and I use hairspray. It's not eye safe, not recommended. I'm telling you not to do it. But if you go out and do it and mess up your eyes, that's on you. If you hear any noises in the background, my nephews are still here. I don't know why, because it's Mother's Day. They should be with their mother, not with me. But that's besides the point. And don't do this, but I'm going to go do it. And I know y'all are going to get tired of hearing me say that, but I have to say this every time. Because the time that I don't say it, someone's going to go do it, and then they're going to try to blame it on me, that they got blinded. No, ma'am, you're not blaming that on me. Don't do it. But I'm going to go do it, and I'll be right back. I mean, come on now. Look at how much better that is. This is why you need glitter in your life. You need razzle dazzle in your... It's just... Oh, bitch, I look stunning. Anybody out there who says glitter is tacky, because yes, there are those people on this planet, avoid them. Don't be friends with them. They are bad for your soul. Glitter, you need glitter. You need glitter. I love how this looks right now. Now let's keep it pushing. Okay, I don't know why, but I want to do something a little crazy. Don't roll your eyes at me. Don't roll your eyes. Let me do something crazy if I want to do something crazy, okay? And it's actually not even that crazy. I just want to add a pop of blue under the eye. That's not that crazy, right? Right? Okay. I'm going to add some blue under here to try to break up all of this color that we got going on. And we should be almost done with this. I mean, you can kind of see the vision, right? You can kind of see it. It's coming together. Coming together. Anyways, let's just do that. So I am taking some blue eyeshadow on a pencil brush. I call it a pencil brush. It looks like this. You already know. Don't ask me what these brushes are. Girl, I don't know. And I'm putting that in my waterline. If you have a colorful eyeliner, I would suggest doing that instead of eyeshadow, because eyeshadow is going to dry your eye out. But if you didn't already catch on from the craft glitter, I put my eyes through hell, so my eyes are used to it. Just saying. Don't always do what you see me doing, okay? It's not recommended at all. And now I'm just adding a pop of a brighter blue right in the inner corner for a nice little pop of color. Very that. I love this. This is going great. To help keep it all tied together on the little brush, I'm taking some of that purple and I'm only going to put it right here in the outer corner. That way I can blend all of this together. Okay. I love it. Okay, this is pretty much the eyes and the face done. I'm going to dust off this powder and we'll start contouring and all of that good stuff. The only thing on my face I can really contour is my nose, because my forehead and my cheek and all of that is colorful. So I'm going to quickly just contour my nose And I'm making sure to blend that contour right into that orange eyeshadow and blend all of this together so it's nice and seamless. And now I'm just going to go through with all of those colors from before and start re-intensifying them. Right now I'm going in with the orange, and then I'll go in with the red and the yellow and the purple. And now I'm just adding a light pop of the yellow on the apples of the cheeks. Not too much. I don't want it to look too crazy, but just a little 1, 2, a little. We'll even do some on the tip of the nose. Just a little bit. Also, I don't know why, but I just got like the really strong urge to do freckles. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but when I'm out in the sun for like too long, I'll start to get freckles on my shoulders, and it happens to my sister too. So since we got this whole beach theme out in the sun, it kind of made me want to do freckles. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know if it's going to look crazy. It could ruin the look. It could look cute. We'll find out together. Okay, moment of truth is either going to look good or it's going to look crazy. We'll find out together. Just a little light flick. Maybe. We'll see. I like it. I think that looks cute. Alright, let's add some highlighter. If I can find my brush. Where's my little brush? Here. A little highlighter, a little on the nose. And then we'll add a little pop right there. And a little pop right there. And we're pretty much going to be done, babes. Except for there is one last thing that I need to do, and I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know, but we're going to see. Okay, now that we are all razzle dazzled up, I used some of that same gold glitter and used it as a highlighter on my cheek. We have now arrived at the part that is either going to set this look over the top or it's going to completely ruin it, but I want to paint my neck blue to look like the ocean. And I don't know if it's going to work or not. I've never really painted water on myself before, so we're just going to bear with it. We're going to trust the process, and it's either going to look really good or it's not. And if it looks bad, I'm going to throw on a turtleneck and we're just going to go show Fifi from this part up. But if it looks good, then we'll show her everything. Okay, I have showed this before, but if you're someone who wants to do colorful looks but you don't own colorful foundations, just take some of your foundation, mix it with some eyeshadow, and then boom, you have a colorful foundation. And I'm going to start painting my jaw down, so from here down, blue. And we're going to completely wing it and see if we can make this look good. Now I'm just taking a sponge and starting to blend all of that out. Pretty much any of my skin that's showing, I'm going to just paint it blue. Hope for the best. I'm going to have to look at a picture or something of water, which I really don't want to do. Because if you didn't know, fun fact, I have a water phobia. I hate water with a passion. I can't swim. It makes my anxiety really bad. And just, so this is going to be a struggle. But this isn't for me. This is for Fifi. So we're gonna do it. I need more Pepsi. Okay, I want to try and make it look like the sun is reflecting into the water. So I'm taking a little bit of that white concealer and some yellow eyeshadow. And I'm going to try to do like, I don't know, like these little back and forth kind of stripes. And make it look like the sun is reflecting into the water. Something like that. Okay, wait a minute. That actually worked. I wasn't expecting that to work. That actually, does it kind of look like the sun? I mean, it's not perfect. But you get the idea, right? I'll do some final touches up on it. But it worked. I like this. It did turn a little green, but I mean, blue and yellow make green, so that was expected. But I am going to go do my finishing touches, liner, lashes, lips, and all of that off camera, and I will be back with the overall finished look. So don't go nowhere, babes, because we are at the finish line. Don't go nowhere. Alright, my beautiful loves, and this is the completed look all done. I love how this turned out. This might honestly be the best Mother Day glam I have done ever. Because I'm going to be so real, I hated how the butterfly turned out. I hated how the sunflower turned out. Looking back at them, I'm like, I could do those so much better. But looking at this, I don't think I could have done this any better. This turned out so good. Now let's go show Fifi and get her reaction. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, open your eyes. Do you like it?
It's gotta be every time.
Thank you. This is your, don't smudge it, it took 3 hours. This is your, the camera over there, baby. This is your sunset at the beach because I ain't taking you to no real one. Beauties, Fifi, Fifi Beauties. Now you can put a face to the name.
I love you, baby. I love you too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My favorite people in this whole world. You already know it.
You little sweetie. Oh my goodness.
It's so pretty.
Well, don't cry.
I can't help it. You're so pretty to me all the time.
Oh,
You're so amazing at how good you do all of it.
Well, ignore my hair. It looks a hot mess. But
I love you.
I love you too.
You're my gift. Every day. I'm glad I got you.
Nah, no, you little sweetie. Your life would be boring as hell without me.
This is true.
Yeah, I already know I'm amazing. Okay, beauties, we love y'all.
We absolutely do. Y'all be good to my baby. Because I love her with all my heart. She's one of my heroes.
Alright, babes, and that is it for today's video. I am so glad that she liked how this turned out. I gave myself a little pat on the back. I'm very proud of myself on this one. I love you. Stay beautiful as always. If you're not a part of the beauty fam, you can join for the free by clicking the subscribe button. Give the video a like. Leave a comment. You know how all of this works. I love you. Stay beautiful as always. And of course, happy Mother's Day. Mwah.